Hey there, I'm Chris, and I am the co-founder over here at Zipper. I'm going to walk you through how our system works. You can see how it can help grow your wellness or fitness business. So here's the example of what a dashboard could look like with some live data. You can see you have a bunch of quick actions here, whether it be creating customers, events, classes, doing mass sends for email, text, creating shareable links for your calendars, charging through the POS, clocking in, clocking out, as well as some quick actions here for unpaid fees, Google reviews that haven't been responded to, leads. And then you'll be able to see your business overview based upon different time frames, how you're doing compared to last month at this time, or last week at this time, as well as your calendars. So try to bring everything we can into the dashboard for a quick overview. And this is also all mobile optimized, so you can use it on any mobile device from the Zipper app. Hop over here. So now from this account, you see we can check out our customers, where we can go ahead and see what's going on in a customer profile. You'll have the ability to manage your children accounts for parents, so you can simply add children on. The children can manage their bookings on their own, or the parent can do it for the child. You'll have the ability to add credits onto accounts. You can add credit balances for gift cards or for refunds. You can see booking calendar details, filter based upon time frame, what types of appointments or classes you want to see. Lead history, if you are using our websites, you will have an integrated full 360 view in terms of what pages clients are looking at, where they're spending their time. Form submissions, you can take notes, and you can pin those notes, so they'll appear in the overview, and they'll also appear on the registration page. You can very easily charge products to folks, invite them to products, schedule appointments, and track external payments and manage payment methods. From a lead standpoint, you can automatically create lead cards based upon different actions like form submissions, and then track them to different stages just to make sure you're staying on top of these leads. And then you can set up automation. So after someone enters a new swim lane, for example, they will get sent a new email, a new text, and make sure that we're staying on top of folks and building best practices for making sure we can get those folks in the door. From a calendar standpoint, we'll hop over to our schedule. Here's where you'll be able to manage your schedule, or different view types you can check out, whether you like to view the day, the week grid, tables, months. So you can decide how you like to view your calendar, and it will remember it, as well as create filters based upon different providers, different appointments, classes, locations, whatever. And then you can very easily, create a class, create an event, an appointment, block off time for holiday, a new time slot for a class, or a one-off session for a class. All of that is really easy to do. Also, let's pop into our classes. This is where you can create your class templates, and then you can easily edit them. Create your time slots. So if you want to have a Matt Pilates class every this is a one-off session, but you want it to happen on Tuesday, that's not going to be recurring. You can create one-off sessions, as well as create time slots that will be on a certain day and time, and then you can choose how long they're going to last for, registration capacity, whatever. And then we'll go ahead and create a class. So let's just say yoga. You can allow kiosk mode to be on or off, so folks can check in that way. Add your time slots just like we did before. What teacher is going to be teaching? What location will it be at? Is it going to be capped? Then you can choose how people can enter. So do you want them to enter with punch cards? Do you want to enter with subscriptions, drop-in fees? Do you want to restrict only folks who have a certain tag can enter a class? For example, if it's an advanced class, you want to make sure people have the advanced tag on their profile, otherwise they aren't able to enter. So let's just say it's going to be a $15 drop-in fee. Now you can require a form to be signed out the first time they sign up. After that, it's going to be fully signed, and they won't have to worry about it. Have them agree to your cancellation policy. Choose a registration window for when that class opens. When it closes, waitlisting. You can also select a time for automatic waitlist windows. So let's just say someone can be automatically upgraded off the wait list up until 2 hours before class. Here's where you can figure out how you want to do your cancellation management. So you can always return a credit. You can do it if they book it outside of a certain time. You can charge a cancellation fee, so as opposed to not redeeming a credit, maybe you charge them $20. And then you can also queue it up. So this way, if someone does cancel, let's say 3 hours before class, it's going to queue up this person in your account receivables tab, and you have the option then if you want to charge or waive. So that way it doesn't happen automatically, and you can use more discretion if that's what you'd like to do. Then you can set up your reminders here, create the class, and you're good to go. We also do appointments, so you can create availability schedules for you and for your staff. You can select times that you'll allow clients to self-book, and then very easily go ahead and create a appointment type. So you can create them for 60-minute appointments, 45-minute appointments attached to the proper schedule, require a form or a waiver. Again, if it's already been filled out, then it will be auto-filled out when they go to sign up again. Choose a location. If you want it to show up in the app, time buffers, again, how you want to handle cancellations, when you want it to open up. We also do duets, semi-privates, whatever. So you can allow 2 people to select one slot. Drop-in fees, or you can configure credits. And same thing with tagging. If you want to only allow folks with certain tags to be able to book or self-book for an appointment. You also have full ability to, as a provider, book an appointment. So you can override those settings if you want to. Let's just say we're going to book an appointment for Eddie here. You can make it recurring, choose how long you want it to go out, and then create the appointment. Let's go ahead and not have it be recurring. Let's have it be on the 19th at 10 a.m. Again, it's unpaid for, so now it's going to show up in our account receivables tab, as well as I'll have the ability to charge after the appointment happens. So we will create this appointment here for Eddie. See, it's not paid, so I can go ahead and charge the payment, whether it be a credit card if he has a credit on file, or I can track an external payment like a check or cash or Venmo. And then this will also show up for you in your accounts receivable tab, which we'll get to as well. You can select how you want different calendar items to show up, how you want notifications to happen for clients, and then they'll also have the ability to select what types of notifications they want for class confirmations, whether it be email notification, SMS notification, push notification. That can all be configured. And then you can create direct links and embedded links. So if you want to embed your schedule onto your current website, really easy to do. You can just create a pre-filtered link based upon different criteria, give you some source code, and just add it into your website. Point of sale, you can manage everything right here from a point of sale standpoint, charge custom amounts, charge items. It will automatically configure tax based upon Stripe tax. You can create products with AI, so you can list all the products you have and it will build them out for you. Types of products can be one-off products, subscriptions, or donations. You can select if you want it to show up in the shop in the customer app, require a form or not, do startup fees, and then you can configure punch cards as well. So if it's a punch pack, 10-pack, for example, you can say, it's good for a 60-minute session, or it's good for certain classes, and that will allow that person to use that credit when registering for a class. Payment collectors, where we're going to be able to see who owes us money and really quickly be able to run through and charge them. So you can do that really easily for classes, for events, and for cancellation fees. If you did configure your cancellation fees, like we mentioned, to queue up and give you the choice if you want to waive it or if you want to charge them. You can set up automations really easily as well, based upon different criteria, whether it be someone purchasing attendance number, class attendance, appointment attendance, whatever, and this will be multi-steps as well. You have an AI chat agent as well, which will answer questions for you. You can configure this and it will automatically answer most of the frequently asked questions that folks will have to save you and your staff time. See how it works. So for an example, what do I wear to my first class? What is the parking situation And then you can give it information for these frequently asked questions. So it can save you from having to follow up with people on that sort of stuff. Time tracking, that's just going to be for hourly pay. Forms and waivers, you can configure your customer app to have certain pages that people with certain memberships can access. From a marketing standpoint, I'll run through the Copilot really quickly. So this connects with your Instagram and your Facebook. And also, if you're using our websites, your blog, so you can automatically create blogs with AI, as well as social posts with AI. So 5 reasons to try Pilates. Create a post, and it will create a nice Pilates post for us with a description. Add our logo here. Maybe we want to add a background photo of somebody doing Pilates. Great. And you have some different templates you can play around with as well for the layout. So let's do that one. Cool. Now I can save it, or I can schedule it to go out in the future. So the idea here is you sit down for 15 minutes, queue up a bunch of posts, schedule them for the next 6 weeks, and you don't have to think about it. Email, you'll be able to replace like a MailChimp or a Constant Contact. And then you'll be able to configure lists of who you want those emails to go out to really easily. So as an example, say we'll send an email, I can go to a certain contact list, people who have come to certain classes, own certain products, have certain tags, and you can send those out as well. SMS, same thing. You can send those out to certain groups of people, as well as blast text. Let's say if you're closed for snow, you can do that. Review management, this is going to be where you'll be able to automatically pull in your Google reviews, use AI to respond to those reviews, and then automatically pull those onto your Zipper website. Upload your photos, which you can use for your social content, your blog content, your website content, really easily there. And then from a website standpoint, you are going to have the ability to have a custom website through us. The benefits being they are really good at search engine optimization for showing up and getting discovered by new clients. You can also do some other things like track keywords, manage pop-ups, do what you need to do there. From a website standpoint, really easy to make edits, as you can see. You can get a site built for you usually in less than 24 hours. You can create new pages with AI really easily as well. Change around your color palette, your fonts, your themes, whatever. Make it custom to you and to your business, really easily add blocks. And everything's going to be mobile and conversion optimized and super fast and great for ranking on Google. All right, org settings. So this is where you're going to be able to configure your company details, branding, themes, whatever. If you have multiple locations, you can configure those. Staff management, you can manage your staff here, give them different permissions based upon what you want them to be able to do in the app. And add new staff members really easily as well. Configure your pay rates so folks can be paid based upon hourly, if they check in, check out, based upon classes. You just select which events and which classes are going to apply to that pay rate. You can select, if you want it to be a percentage, let's say it's a $100 private session and you want to make sure that someone is given 60% of that, then the business gets the other 40%. You can do that. You can add bonuses. So if after a certain number of attendees, they get $2 per person, you can do that as well. Add floors, add ceilings, whatever you need to do from a pay rate standpoint, and then apply those to your staff. From a reporting standpoint, you're going to have reports around classes. You have reports around appointments, subscriptions, leads, credit packs, revenue, staff, and SMS usage. Integrations, you'll be able to integrate Stripe, which is our payment processor, Google Business Profile, Facebook and Instagram, and email for your email marketing. And then you can also manage the global settings for notifications, whether it's email, push, and SMS. Cool. From a customer standpoint, let me show you what that will look like from an app standpoint. So you have your own custom branded apps, you have your logo, your colors, your fonts, whatever. And then your clients are going to be able to manage everything from here. So they can go ahead and book classes, schedule appointments, see credit packs, see subscriptions. They can manage, make purchases, see their booking history, if they have gift cards, their credit balance, their transaction history, their payment methods, all of that can be managed from the app as well. Manage family accounts. So if they have children, they can manage those, their payment methods, their notifications, whatever. From a booking standpoint, if someone does want to book a class, they can do so with credits or whatever. The waiver's filled out. They can pay the drop-in. They can buy a subscription, or if they have a credit, they can book with a credit. And then for appointments, we're going to have that same option here. You can select providers. You can select a type of appointment they want to book, a date, see what's available, book a time, pay with a credit, with the drop-in. Cancellation policy is nice and clear. And then they can go ahead and book that, and it's on their schedule. And they can also see what's available in the shop as well. So it's a little bit about Zipper, hopefully in less than 15 minutes. If you have any questions, you want a customized demo, please reach out. We'd love to show you. And thanks so much. Hope to talk soon.